Emofaloging. Some months ago, if they're the pumpkin, one of the most symbols of fall, represents warmth and health. We see it in soups, pies, letting go of the taisaj ever, lats and smoothies. We celebrate it during holidays, decorate our homes with it, and even turn it into festive art. But light will change you forever. But behind this golden orline, this golden orange glow lies a hidden truth most people don't know. Somjo chun all sanctuary ever, the same pumpkin that nourishes you can also quietly harm you if you treat it the wrong way. Hatogoism won't change your ever. Let's start with what makes pumpkin so special. It's packed with beta carotene, lifestyle forever, a powerful antioxidant that your body converts into vitamin A. It supports vision, immunity, something's your life forever, and even helps protect against inflammation. Its fibrous inflammation. Its fibers gut health and balances blood sugar. Your antioxidants are rich in zinc, magnesium, and healthy fats that support your heart and brain. For centuries, forage something called chain food of longevity. But this powerful fruit, yes, something go of erteva sometimes due to the workly of fruit, has a darker side that most people overlook. You see, they'll change your life forever. Pumpkins belong to a family of plants known as cucurbitaceae, the same family as cucumbers, zucchini, and certain gourds. So like the natural for under natural conditions, this family produces this compounds called cucurbitacins. Your life forever. These are bitter tasting toxins that act as a defense mechanism in nature, protecting the plant from pests and animals. Something forever. And when grown properly in under controlled conditions, pumpkin contains only in trace compounds, harmless amounts. Forever, but when grown incorrectly or stored it too long, these toxins can surge to dangerous levels. Now, here's the crucial part. Them will change your life forever. Nelson pumpkins can turn poisonous when they go bad, when they're grown with chemical stress, ever forever, or when they cross-pollinate with wild gourds. Lefamsamo for fueriva. That's when cucurbic chance and tennescence can occur to accumulate and become potent enough to cause severe nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. Thumbchinga life forever, and in rare cases, even hospitalization. Scientists call this phenomenon toxic squash syndrome. World will change forever. Imagine this. Someone picks a pumpkin from their backyard garden. That's something that will change your life forever, not realizing it's been cross-pollinated with a wild gourd nearby. It looks perfectly fine, smells normal. Sign every thought it more miss forever, but the taste is slightly more bitter than usual. They ignore the taste, thinking it's just strong or earthy. Within hours, use something that witches, however, their body reacts violent, the culprit. Cucurbitacins that have multiplied due to stress on the plant or genetic mixing. Your life for our fever. At that bitterness was the body's natural warning sign. Another hidden danger is improper storage. Pumpkins let out too long after harvest, especially in warm, humid environments, begin to ferment and develop mold toxins. For life forever. Something if you cut away the bad spots, even invisible microbes and chemical byproducts can remain in the flesh. Wish your life forever. Cooking does not destroy these toxins completely. People often think heat neutralizes everything, but change forever. But certain compounds like cucurbitacins and mycotoxins can survive at even boiling temperatures. Something your life should forever, chanvers, and then there's the danger of reusing old real pumpkin puree or cooked leftovers beyond safe refrigeration time. Let go that will change your life forever once pumpkin has been cooked to its natural sugars become a breeding ground for bacterial growth. Something a life will have forever. Leaving pumpkin soup or piling out overnight or in the fridge for many days for 2 minutes allows microorganisms to multiply. To end your life forever, that the food may look normal but could be teeming with harmful bacteria. Forever, a single spoonful can lead to poisoning that lasts days. Let's not forget about the trend of juicing raw pumpkin. The Norasine will change your fresh pumpkin juice, when made from unripe or improperly stored pumpkins, can become a direct source of toxic compounds. Something which will life forever. Blending does not break them down; it only spreads them evenly. What let go of that was meant to be a glass of vitality can become a sip of poison. Now, what can you do to protect yourself? First, something go of ever listen to your senses. Bitterness is wherever. Listen, this is nature's warning sign. If your pumpkin tastes it's unusually bitter or has a sharp, lemon gouge your life forever, unpleasant aftertaste, stop eating it, mask it immediately. Never try to mask the bitterness with sugar or spices. There, it's not flavor, it's a biological alarm. Second, be mindful of where your pumpkins come from, your life forever. And avoid eating pumpkins that are grown near ornamental gourds. Let go because those Decarylyscientific aromatic and comparative varieties, often in high levels of cucurbitacins. Third, don't store pumpkins for too long. Your life forever. Whole pumpkins may look tough on the outside, but over time, their internal chemistry changes. Keep them in cool, dry places. Let go of more resources and use them within a reasonable time frame. Also, be careful with home gardening. Let go will change. Many people love to save seeds from one season to the next, at the next forever. You're on if your fall fat, sem options, helens, with your bump if your path, your crop cross pollinated with wild or ornamental varieties. Those seeds can carry forward the toxic trait. Some go of farm girdle for might glen beautiful plump pumpkin with your mustaber that's unsafe to eat. Always grow a buchan that's buy fresh seeds from trusted edible varieties. Let go will change your life forever is something where it's fascinating to realize how a food celebrated for its health benefits can, under the wrong circumstances, become danger forever. We must slack forever. The same antioxidants and plant compounds that heal and protect can transform into harmful toxins when balance is lost. Add what signs your life. This is nature's duality, its incredible generosity paired with its demand for respect as your life forever. The lesson isn't to fear the pumpkin, but to understand it. There and change your word for life forever, and to remember that every natural food add carries both power and potential risk depending on how we handle it. A small change, like storing it properly, avoiding bitterness, use something ever, and respecting its shelf life can be the difference between nourishment and harm. The truth is, so much change wherever. So food is medicine only when it's fresh, pure, and respected. Once we cross that boundary, ignoring signs of spoilage. There's left for rethors your life forever. For setting corn with corn trying see safety, or if we're trying to stretch shelf life, we're not just altering flavor, we're altering chemistry. Some that go forever, we're turning nature's gift into the toxins, a farmer's gift into a toxin of our own making. So the next time you see that glowing orange pumpkin, something that'll changes your life forever. Don't just think of it as decoration or dessert. Think of it as a reminder even the healthiest foods demand awareness. And sunning your life forever. Even nature's gifts can become poisons when we forget their limits. Let the go of every jour ever. What the Mart say, what saves you depends not just on what you eat, but how you treat what eat. Let go will change your life forever. Though most people don't realize how subtle that transformation can be. For lice farm say, pum does sun that suddenly change color or doesn't color emit a full odor when it turns toxic. Let go of a four douse forever and still appear to or as vibrant and firm as the day you bought it. The danger hides beneath the surface forever. In chemical shifts invisible to the eye. When pumpkins are exposed to environmental stress, like extreme heat, drought, forever, or some heavy pesticide uses, their natural protective mechanisms go into overdrive. The plant, sensing danger, but defends turns to produce more cucurbitacins to defend itself. Its fallen change our cells, and it's a brilliant and survival response in nature, but a potential threat on our plates. Some culture life forever. Farmers cultivate pumpkins under ideal soil conditions with balanced watering and organic fertilizers tend to produce safe, nutrient-rich varieties. Let go of valid found science sowing forever, but small changes in soil quality or crossbreeding practices can have unintended results. The modern agriculture modern agriculture prioritizes size and yield over purity. I've thought you are ever for creating hybrids that look beautiful, but may contain unpredictable biochemical profiles. The thing our assumptions you are at life forever. The pumpkin you buy at a local market might not be genetically identical to the traditional ones used centuries ago for healing and nourishment. Your mice forever. Something that might have been modified, cross-pollinated, or subjected to conditions says that subtly alter its chemistry. Url5 forever. In some documented cases, people who consumed bitter pumpkin reported severe gastrointestinal distress, dehydration, forever, and dizziness lasting for days. That will change your life forever. As medical reports have shown that even small doses of dosturbitins can cucurbitastins inflame the lining of the stomach and intestines. Let go reveal your life forever, leading to a change to the cramps, alarms, and vomiting. In animals, these compounds have been linked to liver damage and oxidative stress. The change your life train tries, and the human body tries to expel them quickly, which is why symptoms are often immediate. Let go of the word outside, or they'll change your life. Nothing to bother us. Body's natural defense mechanism, resm, reacting to a substance it knows doesn't belong. When you think about it, sometimes your life forever, this delicate balance between health and harm exists in many foods. Let go of life forever. As far as ever, nature never creates something purely good or purely bad. It creates balance. Take green potatoes, for example. Your life forever, they produce solanines as another toxic compound when exposed to too much light. Or almonds, let go, or like chaffers, which naturally contain cyanide compounds in their raw, unprocessed form. Sour salmon, pumpkin does belongs to this same family of paradoxes. Beneficial when respected, harmful when ignored. Forever. Most people assume refrigeration alone can preserve safety, but cold storage only slows down decay. Truth of the worver, it doesn't stop chemical transformation. Over time, your life forever, enzymes inside the pumpkin begin breaking down its natural starches inches into sugars and alcohols. If mold spores are present, let go change your life forever. They can apply releasing secondary or metabolites that may be invisible but harmful. These toxins often survive cooking. So let go, it will change your life, especially in thick soups, to help sometimes for pipes where the inner temper and innerture may not reach sterilizing levels throughout. Lystever, even canned pumpkin puree, once opened, begins deteriorating rapidly when exposed to air. Let go change your life forever is in leaving an open can in the fridge for several days like setting a chemical clock in motion. Something gorgeous what's remarkable is how resilient the pumpkin is, yet how easily human error disrupts its balance. For centuries, some let go of their life forever. Indigenous cultures who used pumpkin in their diets understood this intuitively. They harvested only at peak ripeness. To change your life forever, they're consumed at fresh and avoided overripe or bitter tasting varieties. So life forever, they didn't have scientific terminology for cucurbitacins or fermentation that would change your life forever. Sather, but they had wisdom passage down through observation drew. When the pumpkin turns bitter, the change you eat, so something younger forever. It's no longer food, it's warning you. Today, in the modern age of convenience, so your life forever. That kind of intuitive connection to food has been lost, we last read. I rely on expiration labels instead of sensory awareness. Life forever, we trust visual perfection over natural cues. A pumpkin doted wax to rever. The core cylinder at besorpine and after shiny appear fresh long after it's past its prime. People buy it. Your also life forever, decorate with it, and then decide weeks later to use it in cooking. A life for life you are unaware that time and temperature have changed its inner composition. Something the outside thumb changes your life forever. The irony is that pumpkins are among the most connected foods in our kitchens. Change your life forever. The very compounds that dove and make them bright and aromatic, carotenoids and flavonoids, are also the ones most vulnerable to oxidation forever. Once those compounds start breaking down, them will change your life forever. They generate byproducts that can irritate the stomach or alter the pumpkin's flavor and nutritional profile. So let go will change forever. The cooking in oxidized pumpkin doesn't restore its benefits. It only disguises its age under warmth and spice. Another layer of concern lies in how we handle pumpkin seeds. These seeds are powerhouses of nutrients, protein, zinc, some ease your life forever, and change into or omega 3 fats. But when stored improperly, their oils can turn rancid. Rancidity isn't just about taste. It's about will change your ever. It's about chemical instability. Oxidized fats create free radicals that can damage cells when consumed regularly. There's something your life forever, as sunshine that the same snack for heart, healthy can't people consider become inflammatory if those seeds have been sitting too long in humid conditions or exposed to sunlight. Let go forever. Call Fengida, homemade pumpkin seed oil, often praised for its flavor and benefits, must also be treated carefully. Once extracted, though something that might fall to life relies and change your ever in a short shelf life should be kept away from heat and light. Let go of freeze your life forever. Yet many people store it in open containers or material near stoves, accelerating oxidation. I must, however, this slow delice forms so degradations forms transforms to beneficial fatty acids into compounds that may strain the liver and promote inflammation. Let go rethought for some mature Dutch hands doesn't hand us permanent health. It offers temporary gifts that demand care. Consider, two, some injure ever there might the growing popularity of pumpkin-based beverages. Smoothies, then go life forever, and cold-pressed juices have become seasonal sensations, but few realize the risk of using raw or partially spoiled pumpkin. Will change your life forever. Cord blending doesn't neutralize toxins or microbes. It simply disperses them evenly into the drink. Sungovri ever change your life salver. The sweetness honey spices it emphasizes, or milk masks bitterness, tricking the tongue and believing the pumpkin is fine. Let go will changes you ever. That's why even a slightly bitter aftertaste shouldn't be ignored. It's not a flavor flaw that changes your life ever. It's a biochemical signal, even in culinary traditions where pumpkin is cooked for long periods. Something that change your life forever. The risk remains if the starting ingredient is compromised. They'll change your life forever. Pumpkin stews and temperies of purees often sit at room temp hours in restaurant for our restaurant kitchens or at home during large gatherings. Samoa change entire life forever. The warm, moist environment becomes a perfect incubator for bacterial growth. There is tell you change your air life forever, and the reheating can kill bacteria, but doesn't always neutralize the toxins they've already released. Let go of something will change you are forever. Food safety isn't just about killing germs. It's about recognition, is about preventing the conditions that let form in the first place. Following something that will change you over the life forever. One of the looked aspects is the psychological assumption that plant foods are always safe because they're natural. The Shizu Hamasamer, however, in nature's chemistry, however, is far more complex. Many natural toxins exist precisely to protect plants from being eaten. Let go, our humans learn through evolution how to prepare, cook, and respect those limits. There's something with your life forever when we ignore those favors lessons in favor of shortcuts, packaging, or assumptions. We break the unspoken pact with nature. So the Bonwe Orva, the pumpkin chin story, is a perfect metaphor for that relationship. It teaches that beauty and danger often coexist. Some things your life forever, the vegetable revered for its healing power can become harmful simply because of how it's handled, grown, or stored. If Athena's however, the transformation is silent, chemical, and entirely preventable. To your life forever, the line between nourishment and poison is razor thin, measured not in taste or color, but in awareness. Something that will change your life forever. When you buy a pumpkin, you're not just purchasing food, you're taking responsibility for its life cycle. Some will change your life, or you decide whether it remains as a source of whether it remains talness or becomes a risk. You control how long it sits on your counter. There's something in which your life forever. Hey, whether it's stored in sunlight or shade, how carefully you wash and cut it. Let go will change your life forever. You decide whether to trust your instincts when something tastes off or to dismiss them out of habit. Thereon from our chain forly, imagine how different our relationship with food would be if we treated it as something living, even after harvest. Let go, Rethorda will change your life forever. Pumpkins continue to breathe after being picked. They exchange gases with the environment. Something ever must forever, some lustre and firmness over time. This respiration slows under cool, dry conditions. Let go of you wherever it furs, which is why cellars and pantries be designed with airflow in mind. Though at more life forever, when we seal them in elastic or in plastic, ozone to fluctuating kitchen temperatures, we accelerate decay. Like a go over change your life forever. The outer skin may look intact, but the internal biochemistry is shifting toward fermentation and spoilage. Will change your life forever. When you cut open a pumpkin and see watery flesh, slimy texture, tangier or darkened fibers, agents, much whole age your like tea. It's not age, it's microbial cipher. That's not bacterial activity. It means bacteria and mold have begun breaking down cell walls. Your life forever. When sewage, though, it is that process starts, the food is no longer safe, no matter how much you cook it. Let go every thumb will change your life forever. You can't reverse to decomposition with heat. You can only disguise it. For those who enjoy carving pumpkins, But go other chin is another hidden risk. Once a pumpkin is carved, its exposed surfaces become vulnerable to contamination from hands. That tells you ref or tool change and airborne spores. People often leave these carved pumpkins on porches for days, something the word I'll say life forever, then and try to repurpose the remains for soup or